Hey guys, it's Vicky. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm a part-time reseller on the Poshmark app, and I make videos about my journey as a reseller. So that includes like thrift hauls and what sold videos where I show you the items that sold for me, reseller tips, you know, how to get free stuff, giveaways, all of that type of content is here on the channel. So if you are interested in that sort of content, if you enjoy watching that sort of content, be sure to subscribe before you head out. And yeah, today's video is going to be a Poshmark what sold video. I had a total of $524 sell over this last week, January 18th through the 25th. So I will be heading over to my computer in a minute and showing you everything that sold and sharing my cost of goods and my net profit, all of that good stuff. So definitely stick around to the end of the video to see all of that. Also, I want to talk real quick about the whole part-time reseller thing I said. If you've been following me for a while, you know back in February of 2019, I quit my job to be a full-time reseller. And that was my goal all of 2020 was to be one. However, if you know, March happened and the schools closed and I became a homeschooling parent, which honestly, homeschooling really isn't like they say it is, but it has caused me to only work about 3 hours a day, if that, on my reselling business. I think a lot of people think of homeschooling as like you have a lesson plan and you're standing there in front of a blackboard, like, you know, teaching your kid, but it's not like that at all. Like, you know, she has her computer, her teachers are there, but my job is to keep her focused, and that is rough because she does not like to focus. She's just like me. But yeah, so she's always fiddling around with things and getting up and going out of the room when she's supposed to be paying attention. And so you're running after the kid constantly trying to get them to, you know, do their work. And props to those of you who have, like, you know, more than one kid, like in homeschooling. Oh my gosh, I'm ready for her to go back to school. Once she goes back, hopefully in August, I will finally be able to reclaim my full-time reseller status and go from there. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into the video. And I'm going to head over to my computer. Alright, so I'm here at my computer and I'm going to be going over everything that sold on Poshmark last week. And I did have a poll here on YouTube where I asked you all what type of what sold video you preferred, whether it be weekly, daily, or monthly. And 68% of you said weekly. So I decided to go ahead and start doing these again on Mondays like I used to do. And yeah, so we'll go ahead and get into that. And FYI, like, I put polls on my channel a lot to kind of gauge what type of content you all want to see. I recently put one up about dumpster diving because my 20-year-old daughter has been begging me to go dumpster diving again. We used to find really, really good stuff, like brand new sealed in boxes, inventory that companies just throw in the trash. So go vote on that poll if you have not voted on that poll. Because you know, with the pandemic and stuff, obviously we'll be extra careful and safe. But it still bothers me a little bit, just the idea of going to a dumpster at all, even near one. But yeah, go vote in that poll. I think the options were interesting and disgusting. So, alright, so the first item that sold was this Bryn Walker cowl neck. It was like a login look top. And I got this for $2 at his house. It sold for $16. I probably could have held out for more because it was 100% linen. But I took her offer. The next item was this Bowden navy dress, and it sold for $20. This came from the Goodwill bins in Charlotte. The next piece came from Jen's Closet Gems. If you have not seen that video, she sent me a box and I sent her a box and we recorded it. I'll link that above and in the description below. Go check that video out. This was one of my favorite pieces out of hers because I had no idea Harley Davidson even made bags. I thought it was boots and like clothes. I didn't know they made bags. I'm glad it sold within 24 hours of listing. The next item was this Grace Karen skirt. It sold for $13. This one I won't pick up again. I got it because of the style. I thought that was kind of a look people were wearing, like with the combat boots and all. And maybe they are, but this brand itself has a very, very low resale value. And I don't think I comped it. I just bought it because it was $1. The next piece is a Fabletics Romper, and it sold for 11 bucks. This was on the dollar racks. The next item is a Vera Bradley 2-piece pajama set, and it sold for $11. This was 2 bucks. The next item came from the Goodwill outlet. This was an Etienne Agner, I'm not sure if I said that right, but it's a black leather, small like a bucket bag, and it sold for 22 bucks. The next item, I made my money back at least, but I paid $8 for this. It just looked really interesting to me. I got it home and I noticed there was like a stain on it, so I treated the stain and then I put it up and nobody wanted it. And I didn't have it. I think I had it listed like 30 or 35. I bought this last summer. But yeah, it sold for 11, so I got my money back. This one is called Intimissimi, I guess is how you say it. It's over 10 bucks. I got this from his house for like $1 or $2. Made my money back. This is a Free People top. It is actually being sold for my daughter. 22 bucks is what it sold for. I didn't pay anything for it. So that is gone. The next item is this Vineyard Vines tonal stripe popover linen top. It sold for 8 bucks. It's had for a while. You know, Vineyard Vines used to do really, really well in my closet, and then all of a sudden people quit buying it, so I guess it's just oversaturated anymore. But I find it a lot more now than I used to. But yeah, I paid $1 for it, so I got my money back. Good with me. Made a little profit, little tiny profit. And I did these on Closet Clear Out, by the way, so I didn't pay shipping on these. The next item was this Michael Simon. It's just this black like button-up shirt cardigan. It sold for $8. It came off the dollar rack at Goodwill as well. The next item is this Chesley. I'm so glad this is gone. I don't know if it's just me, but sometimes I feel like certain items in my closet, like, I don't know how to say it. They bring my closet down. It's like they're tainted or something. And this was one dress. I was like, this dress, until I get it sold, my closet's gonna not do well. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm just strange. Anyway, so this one sold for 15 bucks. I got it from like Goodwill Outlet for like $1.39 a long time ago. It's been in my closet for at least 2 years. Next item, Lucky Brand leather flats, the Emmys, and they sold for 12. I paid 2. That's about what I usually get off of them. The next item was the Joie black silk lace draped sleeve top, and apparently they asked a question and I didn't even see it. I feel bad now. It sold for 18 bucks, and I always looked for that brand because everybody talked about how it did so well, but only certain pieces do well for that brand. This was not one of them. But yeah. Next item is this denim button front long peacoat. It's like a really cute vintage looking piece. I'm pretty sure it's vintage. Sold for 18 bucks. I got it for 2 bucks. The next item was this LuLaRoe solid black Irma top, and this one was like a shiny look to it. It was different, and I believe I paid $2 for this one at his house, or it could have came from the bins in Charlotte. I don't remember. It was under $2 though. Next item was this vintage orange chunky grandpa sweater. It was kind of an oversized sweater. It fit me, and this was a medium. I wear an extra large to a 1X. And it did fit me. Not too snug either, so this is definitely men's sizing. It sold for 17, and I paid 2 bucks for that at his house. The next item was this Topshop black sweater. It came from his house or Goodwill dollar rack. More likely his house. I get better items there. It sold for 15, and I paid 2 bucks for that. The next item came from Goodwill Retail in Augusta. I paid $5.99 for these, and these are the Free People Snake Eyes metallic gold loafers. I had 2 pairs. I found 1 pair at the Goodwill Retail, and then I went next door to the bins and found a pair there. These ones are size 9s. The ones that are currently listed in my closet are size 11s. These sold for $36. The next item that sold were these J brand pencil leg skinny jeans. They sold for $18. These are Ralph Lauren girls jeans. These are flare jeans. They have been here for about 2 years. I sold them for 15 bucks. I paid $2.99 at Salvation Army for these. The next item that sold was this Pure Bar by Splits 59. It's a Norma Hood cocoon jacket. I remember when Pure Bar used to do really well. I remember getting a t-shirt, it was like a tank top, and I would say it sold between 15 and 20 bucks, and that was a tank top. This was a literal jacket, and I couldn't get but 14 bucks for it. I saw one that had sold for about $75, and then I saw a couple others that sold around the $20 range. So I just went ahead and accepted their offer, or I lowered it to 10% off. I don't remember, but yeah. Oh well. Next item is this Chelsea and Violet embroidered peasant top, and I got this from the Dollar Rack at Goodwill. And yeah, this one sold for 14 bucks. Alright, so these are a pair of Allbirds white wool runner sneakers. They sold for $24. I got them from the bins. They did have some, you know, signs of wear, but overall they're in decent condition. The next item were these Hollister black super skinny jeans. These are really, really tiny. They sold for 13 bucks. I got these from the bins in Charlotte. The next item that sold was this BCBG heeled boots. They sold for 15 bucks. They were not leather. They were just like man-made material. Got them from the bins. They were still new with tag from Marshalls. The next item that sold were these J. Crew Isabella leather suede pumps. They sold for 13 bucks. They had a little bit of wear on the inside, as you can see, but I paid like $2 for them. So these are a pair of Vineyard Vines. I've had these for about a year. They sold for 13 bucks, and I got these off the Dollar Rack at Goodwill. This dress, so pretty. I got this from the Goodwill retail. I paid $6.50 for it, and it sold for $27 in about a week and a half, something like that. This is just a basic t-shirt, and I paid $1 for it, sold it for $7. I'm trying to clear out a lot of these, you know, lower resale priced items, so I've been marking stuff down a lot lately. This is American Original Rewash. It sold for 10 bucks. You can buy this at like TJ Maxx. They did have a little bleach stain on the back of the leg. I put that. They still bought it, so yeah. So the next item that sold was this brand called Camper, and these sold for 25 bucks. I got these from the bins, so like $1.59. They were size 11s. And then the last item that I have up here is these pink Victoria's Secret bootcut jeans. They sold for $18. I paid $5.75 for these at Goodwill. Yeah. Alright, so those are the items that sold. My gross sales, $5.24. My net profit, $411.76. And let me do some math with a calculator because I sure can't do it in my head. I spent about right at $77 on my cost of goods. So for the week, I brought home $334.76 in profit. So that's, you know, pure profit. That's great. Obviously, you know, taxes later on will have to come out of that. But for now, $334.76 is what I made last week. And I plan to, you know, take some of that and go sourcing. I have a sofa full of clothes from Nordstrom Rack and TJ Maxx. I went and did some retail arbitrage. That video will be coming up in the next coming weeks. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like before you head out. And I will talk to y'all in my next video. Have a great day. Take care and stay safe. Bye.